Today, we're going to build an automatic crop farm. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Alright guys, what I have here is an automatic crop farm. I do suggest you use carrots, but feel free to use whatever you want. Just keep in mind all of the items with seeds. There is a potential that they could fill up with the wrong thing, and you don't want that. Plus, the chest is also going to fill up with seeds as well. But you can use whatever you want. And yeah, so if you're looking here right now, we got a decent amount going. Now, there are a couple of caveats to this, so stay tuned during the video. I will let you know certain things along the way, so you guys don't have to worry about asking it in the comments. I should cover some of the concerns that you might have. But once this farm gets going, it's pretty good. Plus, I think it looks pretty good too. All right, so let's just get into what you need and how to build it. All right, guys, here's everything you're going to need. Just take a screenshot, pause it, or look in the description, and I'll have everything there for you. Keep in mind with the water bucket, you may want to make an infinite water source, only because I like the design, which I'll show you in a second. Everything else should be exactly what you need. Okay, so yeah, if you don't actually need all the water going all the way around, I just happen to really like the way it looks under the glass. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm using stripped spruce. We're going to go up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, if you want the dimensions, from this to this is 13 by 13. But when you actually add these things on the outside here, the slabs, it's actually 15 by 15. Okay, so you're going to need a 15 by 15 space for this. Okay, so what we're going to do is go one in, and we're going to go one. Oh, wait, actually, I'm sorry. Before we do that, let's put down the rails first. I forgot. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where our hoppers are going to go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All the hoppers facing into each other. That's all the hoppers you need. You could add more if you'd like. That's entirely up to you. Okay. And then on the right side of the hopper or left side, doesn't matter which. I'm going to do it on the right. We're going to break it and count back, break 2 down and do that 11 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and drop down your redstone torches. Okay, we don't need any more of those as well. Perfect. And actually, if you want to come over here and we can put down our chest now. So let's go ahead and take our underneath blocks. Okay, like this. And just put it like that. And just put it like that. And then we can go ahead and put our chests right there and put these here. Okay, cool. Now we can go ahead and we can actually fill this back up with our dirt. And we can come in this corner right here. So again, if this is our front, we're going to be placing a powered rail right there, running this all the way across. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is 11, and we're going to put down a regular rail. And then we're going to go diagonally and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that is the front part of it. And now all you're going to do is with your rails, you're just going to run this all the way across. And actually, you have to crouch place these right here. I might as well just do that quick. Go to left and right of it. There we go. Okay, and every single end, except for this front end and the last end we're going to do, are going to be regular rails, like that, so we can turn it. Now, keep in mind, if you're having an issue with the rails connecting, just do it like this, right here. You could break that one, right? You could have it look like this, go this way, so they turn, and then you could put that one back. But you're just going to be alternating, and you're going to do that 11 times. There's going to be 11 rows, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you do everything right, see how that one starts over there? This one should end over here. And it's going to be a regular rail, a powered rail. Okay, and then you could snake it the whole way. So I'm going to do that and come back. Okay, when that's all done, it should look like this. So again, the left end over here, or actually if you're looking at it from the front, the back right should be right there. The front left should be right here, and they're powered. Okay? And then what we're going to do again is go diagonally from that and bring that up 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on this end. If this is where your rail is, you go diagonally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Put, I'm using, again, birch wood, so put birch wood all around the base, just like this. And the reason we're using the solid block, obviously, is because the end right here, these ends, they need to bounce off a solid block. So you can't use, you can't use a see-through block like this, a transparent block. Now, before you finish that, on the inside, so if this is the front right here, you're going to be placing these stairs inward. Okay, going all the way around. You can leave the front open for now. Or actually, you know what? That's fine. You can actually do this all the way across because it'll be fine. Like that. And the reason we're doing this is so that way it looks solid from the outside, but obviously it's able to hold water in here. Okay, then we're just going to take some dirt and make sure the dirt, you just press it on that to make sure you have it in the right spot. Okay, go all the way around. And actually, before we do that, let's put down our minecart with hopper. Make sure it's a hopper and not a regular minecart. I've made that mistake many times myself in the past. Okay, so just fill this up. Okay, now that that's done, you can actually come in here and you can put that down. Oops. You can put this down the same way. Not that. You can put this down the same way there. And then right up here, you can go ahead and put that down just like so. Okay. Then we can come in and do a little bit of design for the outside here. So we start on these corners, right? We're just going to go like this, like this, like this. You don't have to do it. I just really like the way it looks. Okay, so just start where this is right here, this like pillar, and then go diagonally and just go all the way around. Okay, then in between each of those, you just go like this. You can just put your spruce wood facing up. And one other thing I forgot is for these middle ones right here, hold on. For these middle blocks right here, so if you find the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is the center right here. I just broke it like this, and I went ahead and I did stairs just like that, just to give it kind of a little bit of an indentation, right? So the same thing here, 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then you do the same thing on the other side, and you fill this in as well. Okay, now we're up here. So again, make sure you make yourself an infinite water source, and just run it across like so. So that's all said and done. Right, just double check, make sure I didn't do anything. As you can see, there's no rails have been harmed in the making of this. Okay, and then we're gonna find that center. So we're gonna come to here, and then just make sure the center matches up. Nope, one more. Okay, there's your center, and all we're gonna do is replace it with a stair block. Doesn't matter the way you're facing, so I'm just going to do it from the front, so just because my OCD, perfect, just like that. And then you can just, boop, put that in. Okay, so now everything's going to be hydrated. Now you can go ahead and, before we do that, let's go ahead and put our glass in. So we're going to put our glass like this. Actually, if you want, you can go ahead and put that, so this is the center right here. And then we can come across, and this is the center. And then on top of that, you take your 2 composters, one there and one there. And now you can go ahead and just fill 2 layers of glass on top of these stair blocks all the way around. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to come in here and we are going to take our spruce again, and we're just going to connect them all the way around. Okay, now in each of these corners here, we're just going to go like this with our spruce. Okay, so we're just going to go up like that, and like that, and then we find that center and we put it above there, and then we do this and this, and you're going to do that for all the sides, so it's going to always be that center block, obviously not the bottom, right? So like you'd find this right here, okay, and do it on all of them. Okay, now come right on top of this composter right here and put down your item frame and a carrot inside of it. Okay, now to the fun part. Now you go ahead and you get your villagers in here. Okay, preferably ones that are not linked to a job site. So breed them, carry 2 of them in here, and then make sure there. I should have told you this from the beginning, but make sure there are no other job sites around. Make sure there's no barrels. They should link up to these before you go ahead and put down anything else. Once they are set, once they link up with this and turn into farmers, or just get farmers in here in general, once you have 2 farmers, you're good to go. I would say trade with them maybe really quickly, just to lock them in. You don't really have to, but if you're going to be building a lot around it, I would say just to be safe, trade with them, and make sure that they get linked up to that job. Okay, and then really quickly before we do that, on top of this, you're going to go ahead and put some glass and put a shroom light. I like shroom lights. You can do whatever light you want. And then in each of the corners, put a light. Again, I just happen to think the shroom lights look a little natural. They got that like orange and that like red. You can see the reddish, kind of maroonish pixels right here and here. I really like them. I like them way better than I like glowstone. Plus, they're renewable, much easier. And then on top of that, go ahead and put your planks. Okay. Now, like I said, get yourself 2 villagers. Mine may not actually link up because I'm just doing it this way. But ideally, you want to get 2 bred ones that don't have jobs yet. And then they'll link up to these. So I'm just going to cut away while I get 2 villagers. Or 2 farmers. Okay, so once you have yourself some farmers. Now, I only put 3 in the beginning. That's really all you need. But if you can afford more, if you've already had a little crop farm off to the side full of whatever you're using this farm for, give it to them. Okay, just go over here and just throw full stacks at these guys. Same thing with this one. See how he'll start trading, he'll start throwing stuff. Now, yeah, the cart will pick up a couple of them, but it's not going to pick up. Let's see. Where is it? Let's see how much it actually picked up. Doesn't actually look like it picked up anything, so that's good. That's perfect. Okay. Give it to them. They eventually will start placing it down. I have these next to each other, so these guys may not do anything right now. They are throwing it back and forth to each other. But here's one of the caveats I was talking about. You'll start getting more production in this farm once their inventory is full. Because since we only have 1 minecart, let's say the minecart's over here, and these guys are over here picking up stuff, or pulling up the carrots and then replanting them. If their inventory is empty, they're going to still collect the carrots. So this may not start producing for a while until these guys' inventory is full. That's why I said if you have a little carrot farm that you've been working on the side, but you're tired of doing it manually, take all those carrots, throw it in there. The more you give to these guys, the better. Okay? Also, if you don't see them starting to pick it up, like I said, it's probably not going to happen for me because I'm right next to the other one. Then you could just go ahead and plant it. But the most important thing is get it in their inventory. Okay? Get it in their inventory so they fill up faster, and then you'll start seeing it produce. So it may take a little bit of time. Give it time. You guys saw in the beginning, I showed you that their inventory. All I did was give them three total stacks. So I don't know if one guy grabbed all of them and then he started throwing it. If they split it, I don't remember, but I don't think one guy took it. But that is what came out of it, plus the other stuff. And you're also going to see some missing every once in a while. They'll eventually get to them. They start planting the carrots. Sometimes they're lazy. They only seem to work during the day. They're really not the most reliable people. But they will get you carrots. Okay? Cool. Now we can come in here. I put half slabs just to give yourself a bit of extra room. You can also use whole blocks if you want. But what you're going to do is just fill the entire inside like this up with half slabs, or up with slabs. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of a design for the top. So we're just going to trace the outside first with our slabs. Okay, so just go all along the outside like this. Okay, then we're going to go from middle to middle so we can use our trap doors to kind of show where we are. Right from there to there, go all the way across the middle, just like that. Okay, we're going to take our oak leaves. I just wanted to give something for the top. I just really like the way this looks. Okay, and you could fill this all in with oak leaves. Okay, all 4 squares. Okay, now that that's done, just come one in on each side, and we're going to do a little 3x3, and then a little boop right in the middle. Okay, so a little 3x3, and don't forget the boop. Do that on all of them. Okay, one last thing to do. Come right to the corners, and you're just going to do the same thing you did in the bottom. You're going to alternate, but it should be the opposite. So see how this one is here and there's empty up top. So you're just going to alternate. Do that all the way around. Same thing, just start from the corner and then skip. And there you go, guys. You have yourselves a fully automatic crop farm. Again, I suggest carrots, even potatoes, although with potatoes you get poisonous potatoes, which will take up a spot in their inventory. But either way, have some patience. You will get some crops growing. I promise you. It just takes a little bit of time. Their inventory does have to fill up. So if you can help that out earlier on, the better, the more you can get. If you have 14 stacks of carrots that you can give them, give it to them. That way they'll fill up their inventory, and then you'll start getting carrots right away. So there you go. So one of the guys' inventory is actually filled up with what I gave them, and they started dropping it. Oh, looks like they actually pulled something too. Or I may have just missed that. But regardless, they'll start doing it. Let's see if we can catch these guys actually picking up. They're just being lazy. Oh, wait. There we go. See? And then it'll get deposited in here. Oh, that's actually increased a little bit since we've been doing this. All right. So I hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.